So what happened at the start with your spinning out? Your Scott McLaughlin moment?
You know what's crazy?
What?
I did it in that same corner last year. Yeah, 2 years in a row. My dumb doesn't learn. All right, guys, you see that? LEDs. That means it's night racing time. Out here in Newcastle for the annual night race, and there's a big turnout. Like, a lot of people came out to do some practice for grands, and it's awesome. A lot of fun out there, very competitive. We've got a bigger crew here. Ben is just spectating. Sarah, my wife, has been able to make it, and we got more on the way. Finnley, myself, and Dad are all racing, and Finnley's not racing at night, luckily. I get enough stress from him in the day, so it's gonna be a fun race, and let's see what happens. We are here at the calm and peaceful place of Castle Motorsports Park here at the fishing pond. On the other side, we've got the power of the go-karts, and just a few minutes ago there were some kids fishing here. Kind of made me nostalgic for when I was young. So with that, we are here at the kids fishing hole of go-kart tracks, Castle Motorsports Park.
The morning walk with Dad.
And last night, this is the night race weekend. A lot of new karts in, big field. And we started off after dark. In the first round, it was slick, but the second round was almost seemingly treacherous. I know I was tiptoeing, but I spent more time in the grass avoiding spins in front of me than I seemingly did on the track. And so I'm not usually one that has phobias, but I went to look it up to see if there was go-karting fear of dark, damp surfaces, and there is nothing. But there is hygrophobia, which is the fear of dampness, and there's nyctophobia, which is the fear of dark. So AI can't come up with it, but we're gonna call what I'm feeling right now the trepidation going into tonight's race: karting nyctohygrophobia. Guys, we got a change to our heavy cart here. We've got another AM29 courtesy of the gentleman that puts me in his cart. He just picked this up. It's actually Dad's cart from last year. So we just got that converted over. I'm super pumped about it because it was always a challenge for me to jump from different carts. I just did not, it took me too long to adapt, and oftentimes it put me on the back foot in a race or qualifying. So really excited that we've got this out here, and I want to thank him for doing that, because he's just very generous to change up his cart towards the end of the season. So yeah, let's see if we can get a win to kind of pay him back.
I don't think there's a bigger fan section in this place than for Finnley, Tad, Stahl. First hole, kiddo.
You can have a lot of people.
Quick. You were great.
Well, here we are for heavy. I'm starting at the very back. We had an issue in qualifying where the motor mount slid back, and so I didn't get put a time in. So I started last, got off to a good start, pick up a couple more right there. And with the pre-final and starting at the back, you know, the goal is just to make up as many spots as I can. So that's really what I'm going to do, pick off as many as I can. Here comes another one. The cart was feeling awesome. Kudos to the guy that runs it. And again, he likes to remain anonymous, so I won't say his name, but put a lot of work to get this kart ready. So I really appreciated all that. Just trying to repay him. So right here, the 05 raced me very hard and very clean. This was a fun bit of racing here, and so I was trying to set him up down this straight, and I was able to get to his inside here and going to be able to complete the pass. But the kart was seriously on point, and it was really a bummer we started the back because it had a lot of pace. And right here, coming up on Tom, and you can see I'm geared a bit lower than Tom. I kind of flew up on him on the straight, and then I'm going to pop to the inside and make up that move. Just try to keep marching forward. That corner actually was kind of like probably my favorite passing zone in this race. Here's another pass right there. Come up on the 44 here, and I'm going to pull to the inside of the scoreboard hairpin, although there's no scoreboard there anymore, so I guess it's just a habit calling it a scoreboard hairpin. Anyways, this is last lap coming up on Brent here. I opted to not make a move into that hairpin and just wait for the drag race down the straight. I had a low gear, so I felt like I could drag race and was just able to get it and got 6th. So starting last to 6th, pretty happy.
Okay, we're getting ready to run the pre-final here for the night race. Always an exciting race and just a phenomenal kart count this year. Typical great start here. You can see I lost the bumper. Starting 9th out of 16. A little bit bigger field than we normally have, but I think there was 320 some karts at the night race, so really cool event. Another kind of in the just poor qualifying run. Wasn't able to really just have that top 5 speed like I was hoping. And you know, pretty much all she had here. This is a short race, and I get to Rob's bumper. I saw a lot of Rob's bumper this year for whatever reason, and look at me bring her home here 7th after starting 9th, but that was strictly due to carnage.
Finnley takes after the old man in a lot of ways, but we both, oh, yep, there's Rinley. We both got poles today. My man.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I got pole too.
Oh,
yeah. Yep.
Welcome back to another race of the second win of the year. Even though the season's over, I still have to add a lot more races, but yeah, this one's pretty not that calm. So yeah, that's the part that I don't quite like, but I do make my way up. So this second race of the year that I won. Last race, it was against Scott Dixon's son, and I won that, which I don't know if you've seen yet. But then I snuck in on Sam, so he kind of bumped me. I didn't bump him. And here we come to the checkered flag, the end of the race. I still won. You guys are confused because that guy came first, but it's fine. Bye.
So the kiddo that finished in front of Finnley has a Briggs engine on, so technically he will be disqualified. So technically Finnley did get his second win. So I don't know if it'll feel like it to him since there was a kid in front of him, but.
Lining up first for Sportsman, and this class was freaking huge this weekend. 38 karts out there, massive field. Got off to a pretty quick start, jumped out to the front, but you know, on this layout, one kart will never outrun a group of karts. There's 3 long straightaways, so I knew they would catch me. Here I am doing everything I could. Levi pops to the inside there, but thinks better of it and backs out. So I hold on to the lead for a little bit longer. But he tries again and completes the pass successfully. So just fine sitting in second here. Push him around a little bit. But then Nick Sobiak got to race with Nick. That was fun. Came to my inside here, had a good bit of racing, but I'm able to carry the momentum on the outside and hold on to second. And then this is coming with maybe 2 laps to go or so. I go to the inside of Levi here and able to go ahead and get on around him. So last lap, last corner here, try to get low. I didn't know Blaine was there, so I kind of threw off his momentum there and was able to finish first. But just a heat race. The main one is coming up.
You were in the entire shot. That looks so pitiful. Trick shot. Hardcore.
Well, I am not proud of what you're about to see. I loop it on the out lap, okay? We're just warming up our tires. I did the same thing last year, guys. Ridiculous. So, luckily, with no contact, just had to watch 37 carts go on around. So it took a little while. And then it was actually pretty challenging to get up to the front. And you're going to see here, my boy Todd came and helped me out. So I'm trying to get through here, right? Todd's back there. He's like, no. We're getting this guy through, right? So thank you, Todd. I appreciate it, man. I love you. So here we go. Dart up just barely in time. Line up next to Nick. Now, you know, they throw the green flag here, and it's a horrible start for me. But honestly, I kind of feel like I deserve it after that bull crap of spinning out on the out lap. So, like you can see, he's already ahead. They just waved the green flag. Like, he was a cart length ahead, but, you know, like I said, I deserved it. So, fall back, you know, and fighting with Levi here, and going to fall back to third. But I had a little bit of an issue. I was dragging my brake that got a little bit worse as the race went on. And I don't know if it happened whenever I spun, if I locked them up or cooked them too much and they just wanted to stay out. I don't know. But right here, kind of got into the back of Blaine at a bad time and lost my front end. So then I lost another spot. But the cart was not awful, but I just had a little bit of drag that would hold me up out of a couple of the left-handers, especially this corner right here. The cell tower, just felt a lot there. So was doing everything I could to try to hang on to the group. Right there, Levi got off track, able to pick up a spot here, and just trying to stay with him. Like I said, just trying to do my best to stay with him. You can see right there, I just would lose a lot coming out of that corner. Coming into the scoreboard hairpin, riding in third place. Mason goes the inside here, and I'm going to, I was planning on pushing him, but he had kind of lost his momentum, and I was getting a bump from Levi behind me, so I figured I'd just go ahead and use that momentum to go on around him. Now, this was my trouble point here, and you can see he has a much better exit, but I'm to the inside, and I get Levi's bump again, and that's going to allow me to go on by. Now, we're coming up in a few corners to an incident that I had on track, and I was pretty hot about it in the moment, and I think I did have some reason, but ultimately I feel like most of the blame is probably on me because I should know better. Levi goes the inside, and look, I love Levi, but you also have to know who you're racing, and Levi's going to go for it, right? And he just grabbed that curb and shot over into me, and, you know, I got knocked off track. That, I know better. So I take most of the fault with that one, and it cost me dearly. Fell way back. Ended up finishing 8th. Those things happen. Just try to learn from it and do it differently next time.
Hold on, so what happened at the start with your spinning out? Your Scott McLaughlin moment?
You know what's crazy?
What?
I did it in that same corner last year. Yeah, 2 years in a row. My dumb doesn't learn.
Oh, seriously.
I even like out there on the pre-final, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this turn. Nope, totally forgot about it in the final. Like, let's get these tires warmed
Todd
up.
was just telling us a story about how he was the reason you got back up to the front. Was he was bully ball for you.
Was that you, Todd?
Yeah, that was me that went around you and side potted that guy in front of you.
Oh.
That was me to let you, because they weren't going to let you through. Because you kept pushing them.
So in the final, got my lights on here, and starting 6th. You know, I got big plans here. Gonna do some things. Oh no, what is this? Chain was jacking up. So put the hand up, let him go on by, and this is like the shortest race footage ever. It was disappointing, man. There was a lot of speed in that kart, and I felt like we could have done something, but you know, wasn't meant to be. So had to push it down pit lane and end the night early.
No! You see the teeny tiny red light out there in the corner while the race is starting. He has to walk it down pit lane.
What I had to do.
Oh, the world's longest walk of shame. That's so upsetting.
First one to finish, man.
Woo! That's a way to look at it.
His
Was
gear's
it?
torqued out. Bring it over here.
Can you see it then?
Hold on. Flip it up. Flip the gear off. Let's see the camera. You see it?
Just tell me.
See how dorked it up it is?
No, I don't know what I'm looking at.
The gear.
What about it?
Look at how it's not, those gears, the teeth aren't straight up and down. See how they're all dorked up?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Oh, that's not.
That's why it came off.
Oh, yikes.
They just started.
Yeah, Why do they all look like that?
Well, because the chain was just spinning on them.
And it just pushed
Not
it down.
supposed to.
That's...
Final, starting 7th of 16. Got John Ewing in front of me and Scott Monson to the right. Heading into the first turn. We had good grip that night. You know, it comes and goes, it seems like year to year. Sometimes it's a little damp, but this year we had plenty of grip, and so there was no reason to tiptoe through the first turn or two. And you know, here I'm haven't done myself any favor with the start, and then I knew these two would be coming. Todd Barron made an appearance for our night race, and he had been part of the carnage earlier, and here comes the second part of the carnage, John Ewing, or not John Ewing, John O'Keefe. And so I knew they'd be coming, and I just wanted to kind of hold on to them, but I wasn't able to. And so familiar territory, there's the bumper of the number 78 looking to make a move. Can't get it done. So here's a nicer move here. Watch this one. Yep. Nope, not quite. So 0 for 2 there in the scoreboard turn. Don't get enough going down to 70. So here's the nicest one. Heading in there, right behind him, and boom. If you can't do it on the track, try it through the grass. It didn't work. Heading down to 70, still trying to get a hold of Rob, and he's going to get into a battle here with Scott, and kind of allows me to catch up to him. Scott shutting the door on me there, but Rob repays the favor here in a little bit. I think it's right here. He's going to take her off track, right about like I did. And he found out the same thing I did. It's not the fastest way. Able to get by him and setting up for a last lap run here with Scott. Hoping I can hit the 70 good. And I do. Boom. Coming off of there. Now it's just a matter of timing it and drag racing. And voila. I win the drag race and finish where I started, 7th. Fun time though. Night race, great time. Great bunch of guys I raced with. Had a heck of a time. Just wish I'd have been top 5.
Some kids just can't hang. Big day. He's out hard. Well, guys, bright and early the next morning, I forgot to do a sign off last night. It ran late, but you know, it was not a great day for me on the racetrack, but it was like a fantastic day at the same time. Like Finnley absolutely killed it, man. First pole, got his second win. Little guy was awesome to watch. So it was a great day, a great night, and thank you guys so much for watching.
It's you.